Hello? Is it me they're looking for? Because I wonder where they are, and they're right outside the door. And I wonder what they'll do when I come out, presumably try to tear me to shreds. Okay. So, this corridor is now a death trap. That's not okay. I don't have much of a choice. I run out to the courtyard, get to the clock tower, plop in the silver thingy, the pendant, the whatever, and enter the clock tower, if at all possible. I've already saved numerous times. Let's not dally. Little Sally, whoa! Stop it, let go. Down, boy! He's in orange. Of course he is. Heal on up. How many shots left? 5! Well then. Silver medallion, a picture of a clock tower is engraved on the surface, found in the music room. Use. Can't spell music without use. Well, without using. The tower door is locked. What do you mean it's locked? The hands are stopped at 5. The cacophony is getting to me. 5. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beck and pray. Okay, tell you what, there are 2 possibilities. Well, first of all, the room behind the reception has a bizarre picture of a doll, so that seems somewhat relevant. Other than that, there's obviously the boiler room. And for all I know, that has become active now, so maybe I need to go there and do something. But of course, the corridors are filled with nasty beasties. And every single move now is a struggle for survival. It's not a I have no idea. Well, it's one or the other. It doesn't matter. Let's just go. We're going to the left. Whoa! Stop. Please stop. Please stop. Thank you. They're annoying little creatures more than anything. They just nibble at you. Yep. There's a switch. Do you want to press the switch? Of course I do. Okay. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. The valve is tightly shut. Can't move it. The boiler is working. And what, pray tell, have we accomplished? I'm desperately trying to make a logical connection. I get the feeling that some of these places will never be accessible. It doesn't make that much sense, but I guess it's not impossible. Okay, is there any sort of logical connection we can make between the boiler and anything else, other than by using the riddle? It doesn't give us a book. That doesn't make much sense. Classroom, locker room. The locker room, we have already figured out. That helps us with the piano, which helps us with the silver thing, which we have already solved. Now it's 5. Darkness that brings the choking heat. So yes, the place, the boiler room. What do? Flames render the silence. Awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to go to the room behind the reception. And beyond that point, I can't say. That's all I can figure out. How horribly injured are you? He's in orange. Let's heal him back to green. He's presumably going to get hurt again, but such is life, I guess. Okay, to the left, right? Right, to the left, of course. Okay, and then through the corridor, presumably getting hurt along the way. I'm sorry, there's little I can do, and I don't want to waste what little ammo I have left. To the reception room and beyond. To the room behind that. Okay, let's get ready to run. I've actually managed to barely dodge these guys. Okay. This is the room with the doll. Please tell me something happened. A picture of a doll. I don't know who drew it, but it is certainly in bad taste. Heat flame resist. Open the times door. Well, the only other thing I can possibly think of is that by activating the boiler, we have activated the clock tower? Flames render the silence. Yeah, awakening hungry beast. Open times door. It's one of two things. Either I'm supposed to do something with this. No clue what, because I don't think I have anything that would be useful here. Yeah, but this thing is here, so it seems like I should be able to do something. Whatever. We are heading to the clock tower. Presumably I'll do nothing, but that's okay. Not that I have much of a choice. Stop. You're embarrassing yourself, and I am getting embarrassed by proxy. Okay. I don't have the map to this place. Well, that's understandable. I'm sorry. What? Do I seriously go forward? Down the ladder? What are you doing? I don't have the map for this place. Where on earth am I? I'm sorry, did they say hungry beast? Keep out. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's great. What have I done? Okay, and then we go up.
Where am I?
You tell me!
Have I been here before?
Harry, I don't have the answers you seek. Oh no.
I don't remember this being here before.
What, have you been here before and you... Why do I hear boss music? Wait, I've gone down and then up and... All the markings are... Where... Do... You know, I would be tempted to go to the infirmary to save right now, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's locked. Of course it is. But these things are in place, aren't they? A silver moon. And a golden sun. Is this a different time? Will I visit myself? The tower door is locked. Great. Harry, how did you end up here exactly? We're back in the courtyard. This was supposed to take us to the clock tower. Okay, so there's a sigil here. Some sort of a marking, possibly tied to the occult. We have no markings on the map, as if we had never been here before. It's raining, which is intriguing because previously it was snowing, wasn't it? No, 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 no. I have very few shots left. But might as well heal up. He's in red. So let's use this. Leave. I should have just gone through the door. This was not here before. But at least I found additional ammo. I have significantly more questions than I have answers now. Chains. And a fan. What? A huge fan is rotating. If I get too close, I could be sucked in. Okay. Things have changed. darkness that brings the choking heat, flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast, open time's door to beckon prey. But that's it. What was the final message? I don't know anything beyond that. Now my first instinct would be to desperately try to make my way to the infirmary in order to be able to save. It's not going to be easy though. Well, if we're doing this again, except this time it's this bizarro sequence, I might as well try to make it to the storage room again. Might I not? Now the bad news is, of course, that there are these beasties out there. It's locked. Of course it is. Any beasties over here? Is that a... I thought that was bad enough, you know? I thought what we had seen before was disturbing enough. I mean, obviously it wasn't, duh. There is a rubber ball, take it? Yes? Okay, all these places are different now. We need to visit each and every one of them to, A headless doll is stuck to the wall. Put the ball over there. Can't use it here. I wanted to use the rubber ball instead of a head. You can understand my confusion. Maybe we'll get a different save room. But yes, this is partly the storage room. We can't reach the infirmary, or what used to pass for one previously, via the courtyard. The path is blocked. We can't go through the door on the left, that is inaccessible. We can try to reach the hallway. We can try to go through the hallway. We can try to head through the other path. How much ammo do I have? It's a fundamental question. How are you doing on health, Harry? He's doing fine. Fluorescent pink rubber ball used by children. It's gotta have some use, but I have no idea what it could be. 20 shots. I could hypothetically dispatch the beasties in the corridor. As far as I can tell, this might be a high traffic area. I do have some healing left, so I'm not completely helpless. Yeah, I might as well try to gun them down. You know, I get it, I should save ammo. But running past them time and time again is really getting on my nerves, and it's really detrimental to my health, to my well-being. There are places where I can possibly sidestep enemies. This is not necessarily one of them. This is a high traffic area. This is a corridor that connects basically all sorts of places. No siree, not particularly interested. Hold on. Some time ago, certain places were completely inaccessible. Maybe, just maybe, in this timeline, version of reality or whatever, we'll be able to access those places, whereas the previous places might become inaccessible now. Although, as we can see, I think... Hold on. Have we been to the storage room? I think we have. And I think there was something different here. Yeah, that path is blocked with an X because there's a fan there. I can't remember what was the... Presumably a doll was the originally. I don't know. I think we will be visiting alternative versions of these rooms. I don't think it's just the rooms we haven't visited that have become accessible right now. You can pretty much see that things have changed. But yes, I will go out and, in a blaze of glory, I will go out and I will try to slay those beasties. Okay, turn left, start shooting. It's as simple as that. Wow, this really has me rattled. Completely and thoroughly. No! Let go! Okay, this is inaccessible. I've used up so much ammo, and yet, despite all of that, I still got injured a bit, didn't I? No, he's in green. That's the one good thing about this situation, but he's got 7 shots left. Not good. This leads nowhere. This leads to the fan. This leads to the courtyard, which does us no good. This leads to what? The library? The book? No, this leads to the hall. You can hear the fan. So the music has calmed down a decent bit. If there's anything on the other side, I'm gunning it down. Whoa, no! Whoa, no! Bugs! If I go down the corridor, I should be able to make it to the infirmary to be able to save. Yeah, primary objective, get to the infirmary and save. Look, if I meet the nurse in this creepy dimension, how can I trust anyone in this circumstance? How? Maybe she'll pretend to be a damsel in distress. Oh my goodness, I am stranded in this alternate dimension. Well, you know, what if she is? What if she is one? Why did I try to go through the hall instead of through the other door? How injured are you exactly, Harry? How injured are you? You're in orange. That's not good. Here, have a little drinking. We'll fix you right up. Okay, I've unlocked that path. That's glorious. Considering the clinking and the metal, yeah, and the decapitated dolls, we're not... to say that we're not in Kansas anymore would be to make a reference I should have made a couple of episodes ago. Can I safely say that this is not an elementary school? Well, I don't know. Like, if it is some board of education ought to, you know, investigate, because these things are... Is this... Can you... What? No go. Okay. Well, now this is a path I can take from one classroom to another classroom. However, I can also enter from this side. If there are bugs on the other side, I'm doing 180. What a... I mean, something might... Steel table. Meat hooks. Playing cards. I like playing cards. What is this? A 3 of... There's a picture card. Take it? Sure. Wait, a picture card that represents a key. Well, what? Would I be able to use that on a picture? A rectangular card with a picture of a key. Found on a desk in a classroom. This game took a while to... Oh, musical chairs. Mayhaps. Yeah, this took a while to get it in its groove, but when it did... Whoa, Nelly, did it. Did it ever. Yeah, I think what I know about Silent Hill seems to pan out. Okay, if there's anything on the other side, other than bugs, if there's something on the other side I can shoot, I shoot it. If it's not, I run. And where do I run exactly? To the right. And then I end up right there in the corridor. Okay, okay. And then I try to make it to the infirmary. I can always pause. To the right, right? Right. Yes, okay. Get ready. Run! Don't have the ammo. What? I need to reach the file door. File door! Why does one does not simply walk into file door? Alrighty then. Made it. Yes, so there's something blocking me from... What is blocking you? What? It's locked. Of course it is. Okay, if my calculations are correct, the infirmary should be through here and to the left. Last time I could save over there. That's the beauty of the ink ribbon, typewriter, and whatnot system. They know what you want to do. After such a sequence, the first thing, and arguably the only thing you want to do, is reach the place where you can save. So they can string you along and expecting what you expect, they can subvert your expectations and put things in your way, saying, no, you're not getting there quite yet. Not yet. Oh, we're going to put a couple of enemies over here. You may die on your way, not actually make it to the save point. Oh, we might actually cut you off. This path is no longer accessible. Guess you're going to have to go around via a less convenient route. Oh, how tragic. We really feel for you. Okay. Dart through there to the left immediately. If a monster jumps out because, you know, they just built up my expectations, my hopes and dreams, only to shatter them, I just shatter myself. Please. Thank you. Does this, by any stretch of the imagination, what is... We find new items here, which is reasonably good, I guess. Yeah, but there's a reason I speak in this halted fashion. It's not just that I'm terrified at what I have witnessed, though I am. There's also the fact that sometimes when I ask these questions, I realize that I don't necessarily want the answers. What is that? I'm not sure I want to know. Although, yes, that's very Lovecraftian, isn't it? Now, you can strive to know all these things, and that might not end particularly well for you. Infirmary. Is this still the infirmary? Well, yeah, by some stretch of the imagination, this continues to be the infirmary that we all know and love. But the town of Silent Hill is one where places can undergo transformations, vile transformations, in reasonably unpredictable ways. All right. So, here's the deal. Certain places were basically inaccessible to me. And the good news is that largely, although not entirely, I've explored what was there. I haven't quite explored that classroom with the beasties because I really didn't have the ammo for that purpose. But hopefully there was nothing there that I missed. Hopefully it was just a room with two monsters that I ran past. Now I've made my way to the infirmary, so plenty of the level has been visited. Certain sections are just off limits. So I shouldn't worry about not being to reach those because you literally can't get there. Now, certain places presumably can be unlocked from the other side, which is great. Just wonderful, brilliant. Yes, and certain places remain there for me to visit. I still haven't been to the roof. The roof was previously inaccessible. For all I know, it's absolutely fine and you can access it now. Now, last time what guided me were the scrollings in the reception area. But hold on. It did say that I'm supposed to enter the doll, right? Previously there was a painting of a doll there, and it was gruesome. Now, for all I know, what's there is an actual gruesome doll. That is exactly the place I'm supposed to enter. Now, if my calculations are correct, then for all I know, basically everything in the corridor right outside the infirmary is basically barred and inaccessible. So you can't go to the teachers' rooms over there. None of that is accessible. You don't need to go there. You don't need to unlock these places. All you can do is essentially go to the reception area, possibly find some sort of a quest item over there, some sort of hint, and go to the room beyond that to reach the door. And beyond that door lies who knows what. But that's my plan. Once I get out of there, I'm going to head for the reception area. I could try to reach the lobby. I could try to unlock the path to the courtyard from another side. But then again, I don't think I want to get to the courtyard ever again. Why would I? But yes, I found quest items, haven't I? There's the rubber ball and the picture card. What I am supposed to do with them, I have no idea. Maybe you're supposed to... If we can switch realms, so to speak, switch dimensions, then my suspicion is that this picture card representing a key will turn into a key. I have a slight problem here. For, you see, if that place is a doll now, and I need a key for that doll, and all I have is a picture card, well, that's no good. So I'll have to go back to the previous dimension, where this picture card, in my inventory, possibly, is going to change into a key. Or maybe, just maybe, I'm supposed to slot this picture card into the picture, and then switch dimensions again. At which point, because maybe stuff in my inventory remains the same. Would make sense. So then I head back to the previous dimension, and I find the painting, and I put the key on the painting, or near the painting. Then I switch dimensions again, go back to this gruesome place, and lo and behold, it's no longer a picture card, it has switched to a key with a doll, and I go through the doll. Rampant speculation, but that's on brand for me, isn't it? I have some healing, barely any ammo left. I'm desperate, confused, and scared. Classic. That presumably is the real horror of Silent Hill. Okay, I'm at 66. All right, I'm doing fine as far as my pulse is concerned. I'm doing better than ever. I'm down to 64. I don't think I've ever seen my pulse go that low. You know, in accordance with every single thing one might seem to know about biometrics, I think I'm... well, yes, it is a biometric. I think I'm not nervous right now. I have no right to be. Well, look at the pulse. Look at the pulse. Look at my pulse. And anyway, here I am. It is absolutely horrifying. All of this is horrifying. I wanted to leave. However, I wanted to leave, did I? Here's a couple of things that have sprung to my mind. Let me go through them. First of all, certain rooms were completely and utterly inaccessible originally. Teachers' rooms to the west, for instance. There was no way of getting inside. And I've checked, As far as I understand it, the storage room was one of those places. You couldn't access it previously. But I can access it now, all of a sudden. Now, the other rooms have been altered. They're different than they used to be. So it's not that I can now, all of a sudden, access places that were inaccessible before, but other than that, the entire place has stayed the same. It has absolutely not stayed the same. However, I expect to be able to access certain places that are only accessible in one reality or dimension or whatever you want to call these. So that's one note, one thing to keep in mind. I might want to go to the West Wing. I might not like that, but it might be useful. The second idea is that my next task, as far as all the hints are concerned, is to go to the reception and to the room beyond. I expect to find an actual doll there instead of a painting of a doll. The third idea is that I may want to leave, but I think this guy is hellbent on finding his daughter. So there's that. All right. With all of that out of the way, and yes, while being in this disturbing realm, and while knowing that the moment I step out, I'm going to get assaulted by some horrifying fiendish creatures, I need to make my decision right here, right now. Where do I want to go? I think I want to investigate every single possible spot, and to be able to do that, I need to pick up as much ammo as I possibly can. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's assuming there's any ammo out there. I need to gun down the creatures out there, or kill them in some other fashion. It's just a gun with 6 bullets. That's not gonna fly. So trying to kill the creatures is unlikely to work out. I could hypothetically slay 2 of them at a great expense to my health, but I could hypothetically do that. And then I will be at liberty to roam. I think that's valuable. Once again, this is a high-traffic hallway, as I like to classify those in survival horror games. It's the sort of place that should be clear. I don't think this will be the only time I'm visiting this. And I don't want to be forced to run past this every single time. Granted, it's possible that I'll have to fight some other monsters elsewhere, but... well, that's just too bad. Oh, and by the way, I've mentioned different realms. Perhaps it would help if I were to conceptualize them as the daytime realm and the nighttime realm. Maybe that's what they are. Sometimes it all goes dark, and we seem to be in a somewhat different place, and sometimes it doesn't. No, that doesn't make much sense, now does it? Because it was already nighttime when I got to the school, unless the school counted as daytime when I got in, and just got shifted to nighttime right now. Which still doesn't make sense because it's 5. And whether that's PM or AM, that's close enough to morning, or, well, you know, if it's 5 AM, it might, depending on the time, whatever. I'm going out there and I'm presumably going to die, but I'm going to try to slay the creatures. Even though I'm horribly rusty. Die, monster! No, come on, I want to, no! Oh, no. Hop on back. Click, click, click. You know, it's wonderful how you look. Yeah, you look at movies and you sometimes marvel at how many clicks it takes a person to notice that they're out of ammo. Well, like quite a few things, playing survival horror games disabuses you of many, many misconceptions. If you've ever watched a horror movie and thought to yourself, how can people be that stupid? What is this guy doing in these circumstances? What is this supposed to be? Just watch a person play a survival horror game and you will quickly realize that people are not as smart as you assume them to be. And no, it's not that... Wait, I've had this exact monologue before, haven't I? Oh no, don't munch on my legs. My legs! You're walking into a wall? There was a third creature there. Look, it's... Oh, no. I mean, auto-reload is an option, but that's not the problem. That's not the problem, okay? The problem that I need to come to terms with very, very quickly, right the hell now, is the fact that I don't have enough ammo to deal with them. There's 3 of them over there, I have 5 shots. I didn't pick up the extra ammo, my goodness, even though I had the chance, and now I have put myself in an unenviable position. I do not envy my own position. Well, I guess the only thing I can possibly do in these circumstances is to try to get through every single door out there while getting injured. There's not going... Whoa. Free yourself. Yeah, go free yourself. It's unlocked. Oh, great. Golly, that's wonderful. So now I have unlocked access to this little central spot. Which doesn't exactly help now, does it? Now I can, of course, go back and notice that he's in orange, heal him a bit. I do have these little healing tinctures, but that's not the issue. The issue is my lack of ammo, not my lack of health. So yay, there's that. We can also try to go through the lobby. Let's see what we find on the other side. Maybe some ammo if all goes well. Maybe some monsters for all I know. A wheelchair? What is it doing here? Not much, I guess. Whoa, that's a... Lock is jammed. This door can't be opened. Oh, great. You know... This might actually be better, I guess. Wait, are they stuck? I wanted to reload because I got injured, didn't I? Oh, great. Oh, you can't go through here. Well, the only way I can essentially go is through the door. Any monsters nearby? No, but I've discovered ammo. And what did I tell ya? What did I tell ya, people? Is it not exactly as I had predicted? It is no longer a painting. It is the doll as was described. It was depicted in the painting. I've told you we move between these realms, and in one of them, it's a depiction. It's something that's not particularly real, and in the other realm, it is the actual thing. Yes, once again, I am pleased with myself. Whoopie effing do. I have managed to predict one thing. Is that necessarily a good sign? Wait, is that ammo? Doesn't appear to be. But yes, indeed. In a game that's largely insane, I am following what's going on, and I am able to predict the insanity that ensues. Surely that doesn't say nice things about my mental health. Harry, you okay though? Maybe he's just low on health, okay? It makes perfect logical sense. Look, I've got some ammo. I can go through this door. I have explored what was there to explore. Anyway, as I was desperately fumbling to say... No. As I was desperately fumbling to say, it's better this way as far as the lobby is concerned. Sorry, I'm working through the backlog of thoughts because there were many thoughts and not enough time to explicate all of them. Frankly, I'm frustrated. I would have preferred to reload because I'm in a horrible spot, but you know what? We are going to persevere. I'm glad he wasn't able to leave through the lobby because one of two things happens. Either he's presented with the opportunity to leave right here, right now, and he's essentially admitting to himself that he's willing to forsake his daughter, forsake the idea of saving his daughter when faced with these circumstances. It has crossed the barrier. He has figured, nope, I can't cope with this. I can't deal with this. That's too much. That's one possibility. Another one entirely is that, well, he doesn't. He doesn't even try. Well, that's not the worst of possibilities. Well, yeah, but then it seems stupid to an extent. Either way, I guess I would have been somewhat up, because on one hand, if it wasn't completely blocked off, then either I try to leave or I don't. I presumably would, and then either he refuses stubbornly to obey me or he doesn't. Now, if he doesn't, well, four possibilities. If I make him do that and he just goes out, then that's the scenario where he admits to himself that he can't save his daughter. If I make him go out and he refuses, well, that annoys me, because I know that the way out of our troubles is out there. Greener pastures and all that, probably not that green. But I can't reach them because he will stubbornly not obey me, even though it's possible. And then there are two other possibilities. I don't choose to do that and he would go out, in which case I'm missing out on items and such. Or I don't choose to do that and he can do it anyway, which I guess plays out particularly nicely, because then I make a principled stance and I wouldn't have had any other option in the first place. However, that's basically a scenario we find ourselves in anyway, because we can't leave, and therefore I'm not leaving. But I did choose to leave. I just couldn't do it. Okay, another thing to remark on. I have options. I can, hypothetically, try to go to the west of over here and try to reach the teacher's rooms, the bathroom, and so on, or I could go through a door. Now, if you look at the map and look at where the door is located, you will notice a certain, shall we say, discrepancy. And that is that there can't possibly be a door there. It wouldn't lead anywhere if it were not to lead out to the corridor. Right? There's no path it could possibly lead to. So where does it lead? Sorry for interrupting my line of thought. I really wanted to make sure that I can yell a tiny bit, and it's still it is still fine from a technical perspective. I guess there will be a decent bit of yelling here, won't there? I can either go through the door or I can go through here. Logos help me. I have the ammo. I'll presumably have to replay these sections again. I know that my objective ultimately is to go through this door. Yes, so the gamer in me thinks that obviously either I need to go through here, get munched on some more, and then head to the left, possibly finding the door blocked, and then be forced to go through this door anyway. What joy, just wasting health. Also, that heavy breathing, yeah, that made perfect sense. He was just heavily injured. Let's go. It's locked. Well then, as we have discovered, this is the only way. Wait, do we use the card on this? Let's try to access it without using the card. What? Is this a door? Yes, Harry, have you not ever seen a door in your life? If it is, there's no keyhole, or even a knob. If I push it, it moves a bit, but it certainly won't open. What's this? Is the center of the... In the center of the door is a horizontal slot. Oh, you know, I guess, the horizontal slot in the center of the door is a more idiomatic way of phrasing it. What is it for? It's for the card. A rectangular card with a picture of a key. On one side, the 3 slots of the door, and on the other, the key. Slid the picture card into the slot. We've unlocked the door. Well, open the door. Harry, where are you? You know, I wanted to talk about non-Euclidean geometry, but there's no point. This is perfectly Euclidean. Where else would this door lead? To the corridor, just through here. That's it. That's very banal. That's very mundane, but that's it. Either way, we have been constrained thoroughly. I can't really easily go back and save, because I would have to run past the beasties, and I would presumably be losing more in resources going one way and then the other than I would be gaining by making a save. So we're essentially committed to run the gauntlet even further. And presumably the game knows that it threw what? 3 or 4 creatures at me? The closest things to me are the bathrooms. I would expect items in the bathroom, but in this game, who knows? I can always turn right around and head on back. Let's not be so stressed and scared, etc. Come on, Weston. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute, hold on. Was the radio making noises when the monsters were nearby? Because they were nearby, and I don't think it was making noises. Which leads me to believe that either in this realm there are no noises from the radio when the monsters are nearby. Maybe it just detects monsters from another realm. Or I am so deranged that my short-term memories have short-circuited and I no longer remember what happened literally a couple of moments ago. Which is perfectly viable, by the way. My short-term memory is pathetic at the best of times. I have no clue why. Is that ammo? Please be ammo. Are these cans? What are those things I keep seeing? Look, I can't make sense of it. What are these things? Are these cans? Is this, I don't know, body parts? What is this? Well, either way, as far as I can tell, there's nothing here. Nothing of use anyway, which is disappointing as ever. Okay, Harry. No, I do hear a sound, okay. Well, I'm sorry, that... You can't go through walls, can you? For a brief moment, I thought it could. Wait. So the only way forward is through the bathroom. Yes. Well, you know, I call it the bathroom, but that is madness in and of itself. But then again, I seem to have given into madness, haven't I? The reason I wasn't making out the noise was because I've grown so accustomed to it, so inured, that I no longer hear it. I just sense monsters that way. Yep, the constant droning has gotten to me. Any monsters nearby? I call it the bathroom, and it kinda is the bathroom, as you can see. Hold on. Was that a sink originally? Wasn't it a urinal? Is that ammo? Oh, yes! Yes! Give me the bullets! What is that? There's some shotgun shells. Oh, yes! Now we're talking! Now we're talking! Oh, yeah. Shotgun shells. Glorious. What is that? Is that a note? Well, yes, it appears that we can't quite... What am I even trying to say? You know, I thought it would be a door there, and therefore we would be able to leave via the bathroom. If that is not the case, then I'm somewhat confused. In fact, I'm non-Euclidean space indeed. Look, if you recall, I went through the reception area to the south, then entered the ladies' bathroom. It seems that I possibly never left because if you pay attention to what's going on the map, I'm here. The whatever blocks this is marked over there. It seemed as if there was nothing in the ladies' room, but as far as I understand it, for all I know, we can switch floors by going between these. By just... Is my intuition here correct? Because if that's the case, then not only is that completely demented, but it's also pretty cool. But yes, obviously there wasn't any sort of a, you know, mesh grid, sort of a wall thingy over there to begin with, and there was a door through here originally. So clearly, this place, when accessed, has a different door on the other side than you'd expect. You go here, it seems like you haven't accomplished anything, but the door you leave out through is not the same door you used to walk in. Yeah, where are we? We're downstairs now. And here's the door. I caught on to that one quickly, haven't I?
No.
Oh boy. Okay, now listen. We have options again. My goodness, am I just constantly pleased with myself? But yes, I wonder how long it takes other people to figure this one out. Well, presumably they figure it out almost immediately because there's very little in ways of alternatives. Now, is there? They can almost certainly figure it out faster than I did because they can just have a gander at the map immediately, or they can look at the situation and figure, wait a minute, I've left and there is no door there. What happened? And then they'll figure, oh, right, of course, I'm in another place. But yes, brilliant. So the ladies' room is a pathway to another. It always has been. It leads to a completed. It's a glorified staircase.
Well, when you put it that way.
Well, when I put it that way, it seems significantly less non-Euclidean. But then again, you know, the door was a huge disappointment, so hey, at least the ladies' room isn't. I love it when my expectations are played with. I also love it when your expectations are played with. Brilliant! You'd expect the door to do something outrageous. It didn't. It just goes to the hallway. But no, the ladies' room. Well, that's completely and utterly bonkers. Had I learned from experience, which is not utterly outrageous, and figured there would be nothing of interest in the bathroom to begin with, nothing whatsoever, I could have not stepped into the ladies' room, and had I made that choice, I would not have then gone to the men's room upstairs to retrieve the ample supply of ammunition, which is crucial to my survival. There was 2 sets of pistol ammo and some shotgun shells to go with it. Without that, I would not be able to make it forward via this corridor. Now, the only question remaining is, do I go to the men's room? To which the answer is, obviously, I have the resources to burn. And even if I am to replay this section, I know exactly what I need to do. And afterwards, I unlock the path to the east, because there's no benefit to me not unlocking it as far as I know. And even if I don't want to go, I'm still going to unlock this, and then I'm going to visit the teacher's rooms, obviously. I could clear out the hallway, I have the resources to spare, but for now, let's head to the men's room.